Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the show, everyone. What am I to say? We are here live, and I was kind of looking up into space, and then I saw it was live. So if you saw me, I probably looked a bit funny. I am coming to you from Queensland, Australia. We do this show every single week. I'm a little bit sleepy today. I was struggling to sleep again. Sometimes it's around 2 in the morning, 2 to 3 in the morning when I can have some challenges. So it's a little bit difficult for me. And I'm waking up. It's morning here. It's 8:08 a.m. So beautiful numbers, 8:08 a.m. And I get these beautiful 11:11s all the time. 111, 11:11. I love the 11:11. So I was enjoying on the 11th of July, so I had 11th of July, the 11, and then 11:11, and then the 111. So I was really enjoying that. So welcome to the show. We're on live every week, and I'm just catching up with these comments section. So Marianne, welcome, and how are you? How's your week going? And welcome to Sylvie. How is everything going? How's your week going? What's going on? Please do like and share the show, which gets people active, gets people engaged. At 11 MI. So Marianne, please explain what that is, because sometimes I don't know. Do you mean 11 miles? 11. I don't know. Hot and melting. So very hot, Marianne. Do you have the aircon? What's the temperature, and how do you deal with the heat, Marianne? Sylvie, how are you? How have you been? How's the new job going? So to everyone who is new on the show, I live in Port Douglas, which is northern Great Barrier Reef. It's along the Great Barrier Reef coast, along the northeastern Queensland coastline, so along the northeastern side of Australia. So it's I guess some people have heard of Sydney, so it's very far north of Sydney, and we call it far north Queensland. So we're in the far north up here, although, some of these things, it doesn't really mean that much, but geographically, we're in the far north. And these shows are for entertainment purpose only, psychic readings, numerology, astrology, all topics spiritual, all topics human. We are humanists out here, and we are happy to talk about extraterrestrials as well, and any topic is always welcome. Health as well. I am a nutritionist, a life coach, a naturopath, and many other things. Carlos, welcome to the show. How are you? And thank you for sharing. Is it hot where you are? Are you very hot? How are you keeping cool? How was your week? Was it exciting? For me, I was following Wimbledon. I enjoy sport. We missed you, Carlos, and just welcome back. Happy to have you back. Marianne says, at 11 minutes after every hour, I acknowledge a relative who was with me on 9/11. So Marianne has a very special connection there. And what happened to that relative? So and where were you, Marianne, at 9/11? Were you just watching events unfold, and how was that for you? Please do like and share the show so others can join. It's a live broadcast, so if you do that, it's much appreciated and allows others to join the broadcast. And very hot, it was okay. So Carlos had a very hot week. How did you keep cool, Carlos? Marianne says, a window fan at the moment, min as in minutes. So Marianne, you were talking a little bit about September 11 and the 11 of the hour. That's a really special memorial, very special memory. Sylvie, where are you? Sylvie says, share. Thank you, Sylvie. That's much appreciated. And we do readings every week, sometimes collective readings, sometimes individual readings, wherever the energy is taking us. The one thing I was talking about a couple of weeks ago was, I guess you could call it ego death, when you're confronted by a change. And I think somebody was saying everyone has 10 in their lives or something like that. It's like a change, you break up with your partner, you have a health issue, you have an accident, you have a death, a loss of a loved one, a loss of a friend, you have what else? A breakdown is something that you take for granted, perhaps, or maybe you don't take for granted, but something that's really important to you that you lose. So we're talking a bit about that, letting go of those things and the transformation that it leads to, the change and evolution. So we have to change, and we are here to not only to change, but to be change makers. So we're here to undergo changes, but also to create changes in the world. And a lot of us have that soul mission. It's a double soul mission, a double mission to be the change and be part of the change, but to activate changes in others can also be our life purpose. I was just checking ChatGPT yesterday, and I found that I could do my astrology, I could do my numerology, I could do my palmistry, my palm reading. So I sent in both palms, and ChatGPT said it's going to work on an analysis and send it to me the next day. So I'm looking forward to that. But it gave me a whole analysis on first my right hand and then my left hand, and it was really quite fascinating. I'm not sure if you are interested in palm readings, if it's something you've had done before, if you believe in it, if you don't believe in it, but it really is fascinating, and I found it very accurate, and I was surprised that ChatGPT could have so much, could be so compelling and have so many abilities. And I wondered, how much more can this AI do for us? Like, because it's almost like we don't even think what it can do. We don't expect that much. And in a way, maybe there's way more that it can do that can really make our lives easier in a way. And I see the same with robotics, because yesterday, and it is quite fun to prepare food. It is quite enjoyable. But yesterday, I just think I spent the time it takes to prepare anything requiring a little bit of complexity. But for me, it's the shopping, the food preparation, the getting the ingredients, cooking, food processing, and then it's the whole cleaning thing. So I do all the dishes. So it's those are a whole lot of steps, and it takes a lot of time. And sometimes I look in the fridge and I think, oh, I just don't feel like doing it. And I've got this old cucumber. It's about a week and a half, and it's looking really sad. And I think I'll have to throw it out. I don't tend to throw food out, so I just use everything. But sometimes I have to throw things out, of course. And this cucumber looking really sad, and I'm thinking if I had a robot that could maybe clean it, slice it up, then so many of these things are just limited by our time and energy. And in a way, making the food, wouldn't it be fun if it did it for us and did the cleaning as well? And what else? I guess we can. Dishwashers are there to do things like that. But AI is really, and robotics are really developing and becoming mainstream, becoming a part of our lives. And how many things do we do every day that AI can do better or can help us, that robots can do? I think for me, like cleaning, organizing, that would really help me a lot. Food preparation, shopping. I find I spend so much time doing things like shopping. And yesterday I did an online order, and it takes me a long time, but it's quicker than being in the shop. But then I still went to get there's an option. There's free if you go and pick it up from the supermarket. But often, because it's such a small town, you have to wait and they don't come, and it's hard to park. The parking is really poorly designed. It's another topic that really annoys me is that people, if you're creating parking places, do it thoughtfully, mindfully. Do it with angled parking places, things that actually work with human beings, because we are the ones with the cars, and it doesn't work getting cars into tight spaces. That doesn't really. That's not really stimulating the best of our parking abilities, and yeah, it's just, well, why not just design it well? It's not hard, do it properly. So I have a lot of viewpoints about the world, and maybe I'm boring you all, so apologies. Marianne says I was on the what is Marianne, please feel free to write things full, because I don't know what is. Just tell me, Marianne. So Sylvie said I had it done before and it was accurate. So did you use ChatGPT, Sylvie? Have you thought of that? Because I was doing it yesterday, and it was extraordinary. And I did both palms, and both were extraordinary. Marianne said I was on the train heading to a new job on the way to World Trade. Oh my God, you were on the way. So Marianne, he had died at least. Oh, I see. Oh, this is really interesting, Marianne. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I would love to hear more, Marianne. I feel pretty sad when I see this. So you were actually on your way to the World Trade Center. My gosh. And so the trains, did they shut down? There must have been so much chaos and so much horror and tragedy and shock. I guess shock, and it's such a traumatic event. It's kind of unimaginable. So people must have been in such shock. Wow. So Marianne, you were saved. Am I understanding right? You were actually saved by your friend, or he was with you? Wow, what a story. Vlad, welcome to the show. I am a little bit sleepy today, but I'm doing well. I'm waking up. I value my sleep, and I think most of us do, I suppose. But I just really struggled about 2 in the morning. I just struggled to sleep for a while. But I'm doing well. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning, and I've rested a bit. I've relaxed. Yesterday I did a whole lot of shopping and cooking. I was just talking about online ordering and AI and robotics and the transformation of our world, and how certain things are best, are more valuable if we do them ourselves. We don't want to have machines do everything for us. I think just being in the garden, pottering around, but there's so much that the robots could help us with, and the AI. So I'm doing something in the backyard with wood chips, for instance, and I've got masses and masses of wood chips for me. It's not really just to think of carrying it all. So I did a few small trips, and I've probably done about 10 to 20% of the wood chips so far. And I was thinking, wouldn't a robot be perfect if a robot could carry those wood chips for me, and I'd also spread them in the backyard, spread them out. That would be a good job for a robot, because for me, but these things it's good to keep us active. So, but I do think so much time could be saved by the robots. Marianne says, and saw both towers fall. So did you come out of the train station? Like, where were you? Like, where were you when you saw both towers fall? Saw the second plane hit the south tower. So you were very, very near, and you were saved by being late. What an extraordinary story, Marianne. And it's kind of like the door was just almost closing for you, and then it shifted. Your fate, almost like your destiny was on the edge, and then your life was saved by being late. So is there anyone who's something like that? I don't know if anyone has had that happen, but does anyone have something major where they were saved by being late? I think that's an interesting theme. Saved by being late. So something was pulling you, was drawing you into being late. Something was pulling you, keeping you safe. And you said you had this friend who saved you, and he was there for you. So he came down to take care of you, to watch out for you. So has anything like that happened to someone, or someone's come and helped them? Someone who may have passed over, and they've come in, they've entered to save your life, or to pull you away from the ashes. So how extraordinary, Marianne, saved by being late. That'd be a great book title, or film title, Saved by Being Late. So Vlad, how are you? Sylvie, how's it all going? What is your week looking like? It's already Tuesday for a lot of you. And are you feeling fresh, optimistic? How is the energy around you? Collectively, what kind of energy are you feeling in the broader world? Do you feel this expansion? Do you feel the challenge of growth, the challenge of growth? And where to? Where is it all going to? Where's this AI going to? Where's the economy going towards? With all this money printing, we should all be very rich. So spread the money around, and keep imagining you have your own private money printer. Wouldn't that be fun? With all the robots, why can't we have our own money printers? It's not such. I don't think the technology is so advanced, so why not have our own money printers? And wouldn't that be fun? But maybe you'd get a bit bored. Like, you could just print money out all the time, but maybe money would have no meaning if we did that. So could I get a reading, D? So I'm just trying to see. Let me change that. Okay, so anything particular, D? Any particular topic that you would like me to focus on? So let's have a look at you, D. Like, you want me to focus on a particular area? And Marianne says she was at the South Tower from the office window. North Tower are Spring and Green streets. It was primary. Tuesday, so lots of people were late. It was primary. There was some kind of election, Marianne. Is that what you were saying? South Tower from the office window, North Tower. Wow. A lot of people were late. So it was a primary. Wow. General reading D. All right, let's just open up the cards. I'm just still contemplating what's Marianne's saying. What an event. How did it change your life, Marianne? It must have been such a shock and such a trauma for you and for many people. How was your life changed by that, Marianne? All right, so D, I am going to pick a card for you. I'm just trying to, your picture is very small. I'm trying to get some kind of energy out of that picture, but it's tiny. All right, so let's have a look in your D. Okay. All right, so there's a couple cards jumping out, and I'm going to pick from the other deck as well, D. Okay. Let's just pick from that. All right. Okay, so it's interesting Mars energy around you, D. And Mars energy is very strong. You know, the red planet. It's you know, there's a great power. There's a great power in that planet, but it can be emotionally quite intense. Is the word I would use. Quite intense. Definitely. Definitely there's some conflict usually when the Mars energy is. When I say intense, there's usually some conflict involved in this, in the red planet. But it's a beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful card. It's something very beautiful in the, those red rocks and the sky. The stars and the sky. But there is. It's kind of like there's an edge here. There's an edge of conflict, of some kind of emotions rising to the surface. So that's indicating that, don't be afraid of that. Sometimes we need to confront these energies. We need to go into them. We need to forgive people, to create boundaries around us, to have clearer boundaries, to soften, to forgive people. So I'm getting a strong energy almost of you cutting cords, of clearing the energy. So cutting cords is really important. Clearing the energy, letting go of old stories, and I think all of us have this going on in our lives where we are holding on to ideas of ourselves, holding on to ideas of our life, holding on to for old friendships, old experiences, old relationships, old romances. We're holding on to the story. Old identities, and for me, it's complicated because I feel like there's a lot of titles, that a lot of careers I've gone through. So it's kind of like I thought I was this, I was that. So I've added on to the labels, and I'm kind of, after a while, it's too many labels for one person. I cannot deal with all these labels. So I feel with you, cutting cords, sometimes just letting go of things that you're holding on to in the past. So old relationships are surfacing here, but also conflict situations, wounds, fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. So this is very much, there's a lot that's scary and dangerous in the world. fear and anxiety around you, and it's kind of like finding your way to love, softening your heart, but clearing away all these ideas, all these identities, all these experiences, and actually feeling confident and safe to do so. So I know myself, there's some things that I'm holding on to, maybe from 10 years ago, that I had an idea, or I want to do this, and I'm still holding on. Sometimes I'm thinking about this or thinking about that. So really see your mind as a pure vessel, maybe a serene lake or something like that, and really clear that D. So there's another card here that's very much about grounding your energy into the earth. So it's about safety, anchoring your light, getting a sense of, I am safe in my body, I'm safe in the world, I'm here to express myself. So this is very much about your soul fragments and growing your abilities, and you may have a lot of conflicting experiences or awakening experiences, or feeling like there's a lot of seeds being planted, a lot of symptoms being conveyed. So this is telling you to ground your energy, to acknowledge that you're one of the keepers here, to anchor your light and stay as grounded as possible. So it's very much encouraging you to ground your energy, clear your energy, refresh, purify, see yourself as a vessel. So that's an interesting card, very much about clearing the energy. All right, now I'm feeling that there is a romantic opening here as well, D. It's feeling like I do feel there's a romantic connection as well. So that's something to look out for. All right, well, thank you very much, D, and have a beautiful evening. Vlad says, "Ma, please have a general reading." Sure. D says, yep, you're right about. And Marianne says, "I suppose things woke up for me. My dream picked up a profit edge, and May of 2002, I had to go to a building near the site. The dead were trying to talk to me." So that was something where you were visiting that place, Marianne. My dream picked up a profit. So you had a type of prophecy developing, Marianne, and your abilities started to grow. Welcome, Onessa. Great to see you on the show. How are you? Long time no see. Dee says, "Thank you so much," and thank you, Dee. And everyone can follow me on the social media, and also actually my website. You can always go to the heal.me /mental health. But LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, I'm on all of them. Onessa would love a message. Anything particular, Onessa? Hi, Teresa. So if you're new on the show, please introduce yourself. Let me know where you're coming from and a little bit more about yourself, just to tune into the energy. Hi, Teresa. Where are you from? I haven't seen you on the show before, so welcome to the show. And Vlad, let's have a look. Was there anything particular, Vlad, that you were after? Okay, let's have a look. All right, so I'm feeling like you are realizing that things need to evolve, to change. I don't know what I dropped. Things need to shift for you. Things need to change, and there's a sense of it's time now to let go, to cut the cords, to cut the strings. So I was talking a little a little bit today about releasing old energies. So there's a sense of walking away, a sense of change happening for you, Vlad, which is exciting. I feel like it's confronting, but everyone feels that way, Vlad. Everyone feels like, oh, get you ready for this. It's time to step away. It's like stepping away to step forward, Vlad. It's kind of your time now. And there's very much an encouragement here from Spirit to hold the vision. It's things are happening for you, not to you. They're happening for you. There's a sense of holding the vision, holding the energy. So this card encourages you to sort of stay the course, stay dedicated, stay loyal, keep your belief, keep your definitely don't give up now. You've come so far and you're closer than you think. It's hold the frequency, keep the faith, Vlad. This is a sign that you're moving in the right direction. You have great gifts that you're able to see potential of things before they come into fruition, before they exist. You're about planting new seeds, dreaming new things into existence. So keep your focus, keep going, keep planting the seeds, and the shift it's coming. It requires a lot of trust. It requires almost like a radical rewiring of your life. But this card is about keeping the faith, Vlad, and keep showing up. I know you question yourself a lot. Remember your devotion. Remember your courage in being here, in being in this world that for you is a very harsh world. So keep the vision, Vlad. Hang in there. Step forward. It's time. It's time, Vlad. All right. Thank you so much, Vlad. And let's have a look. I think Onessa would like a reading. I'm just going to catch up with the comments. Teresa is from Jackson, Tennessee. I don't know Jackson, Tennessee. What's it like over there, Teresa? Jackson, Tennessee. That sounds really interesting. Jackson, Tennessee. Has anyone been to Jackson, Tennessee? Onessa would love a reading. Marianne is talking about her experiences for business. I could use a general card. So please do share the show. Teresa says it's hot at the moment. And Vlad says thank you. So just catching up with a few people. Let me know if there's anything really particular drawing you, because I get the shows every week, so you can always come back and contact me. All right, so let's have a look at you, Teresa. And you say you want a general reading, so nothing particularly specific. All right, so let's just pull that in there. Okay. So have the courage of your convictions is what I'm getting for you. There's a little bit of, I would say you're good at like performatively. There's a self-doubt. There's a little bit of doubting yourself there. There's something that you are holding on to. But this card indicates a lot of energy, which is wonderful. Without energy, what can we do? So it's all about energy. That card indicates it's a beautiful sun card. I love this card. It's the best card. It's saying, look at that. You have all the energy in the world. So you have this ability to alchemize, to make things, make life on the planet. Because we take the sun for granted. That essentially we wouldn't have life on the planet without the sun. So that card is the first card in the deck, and it's kind of the launch pad for everything, Teresa. So you have that. I'm feeling there's abundance. It's kind of like you're very. It's coming to you. So there's something shifting here with financially. It's really things are moving forward for you. It feels like, Teresa, there is this real opportunity and possibility opening to build a leverage, to build a really substantial contribution to your community. I would say there's issues here a little bit. The fifth chakra, the communication chakra, Teresa. So I feel like there's a little bit of stuck energy. So build your strength, your voice, your communication, clear any of the old. It's almost like you have this it's a terror of being it comes from the era of the witch hunt. So there's something in you that I don't know if you believe in past lifetimes and reincarnation, but there's something in you from this era, and that's blocking your throat chakra. So you are safe in this world, Teresa, and definitely process all your past traumas, process everything, knowing that you can clear all of the past lifetimes, you can clear all of the energy, and you can become fully present and open to all possibilities in the now, living in a safe world and being able to be the creator of your reality, Teresa. So there's something you're remembering from your soul, and that's coming through in this other card here. It's coming forward. So some of the stuff that you may have forgotten is being remembered. Your gifts are being remembered. So this is really a beautiful card to remind you that you have this ancient wisdom in you, and it's coming forward. You're remembering it. It's almost like this wisdom is going to come flooding back into your life if it hasn't already. So this is a connection to the lost wisdom of your soul, and it's rebirth. So there's a lot of rebirth. I feel like you do get a lot of intuitive hits. You are guided, and it's almost like you've been preparing for this time. So the wisdom and the soul gifts are being unlocked. So that's a beautiful card, Teresa, and it's just reminding you that your soul gifts are here, coming forward in the now, and you're coming back home. So Cookie Victoria says, hi, how are you, Cookie? Victoria, I am good. What about you? Teresa says, I do doubt myself at times. All right, Anessa, where were we? I think Anessa would like a general reading. All right, so let's come to you, Anessa. Was there anything particular you would like me to focus on, discuss, explore? Onessa. Okay. All right. So this card is indicating you're holding on to a lot. There's a lot of energy you're holding on to, Onessa. It's like too much. All right. So really important that we start to clear out the cobwebs, clear out the energy, Onessa, clear out all this. It's almost like indecisive energy, but too many attachments. So this is encouraging you to release those attachments and start to create peace in your life. It could be just turning off the news. That's a good start. It could be your daily habits. Just start to value and cherish each habit and realize the impact you're having on your own life and on the collective energy. Start to cultivate peace by cutting the old patterns, cutting the old attachments, cutting the old people from the past. So there's a lot of people, it's like a web that it's almost like the web is like a chain around your neck or chain around your wrists that is holding you. And there's too much about the past going on here, Anessa. Clear out all these people, all this attachment, clear out this, clear these energies. These emotional patterns are linked to these old relationships. And it's almost like all of us are addicted to people. We're addicted to relationships. So it's no judgment here. We need healthy habits, healthy relationships, wholesome relationship, releasing the past and not being stuck in the old. So very important that you clear away the energy, and also that's going to help you to become clear about yourself, about your life, about your choices. So the more energy you clear, the more you are going to free up energy to make decisions and to become really clear about your path and the way forward. So this has really been draining your life force, draining your energy away. It's really pulling you. So clear it away. Don't stay there. Just keep clearing. Raising your consciousness, bringing in the new energy of communicating clearly, of expressing yourself clearly. And that's going to really shift things forward for you, Anessa, one step at a time. All right. So, Anessa, I want to be free of that energy that unserved me. So clear it away, Anessa. Shift it. Let it go. All right. Thank you, Anessa. Angela says, hi, welcome back, Angela. How are you? Great to see you. And how are you, Cookie Victoria? And Teresa says, thank you. And thank you so much for being on the show. Please do like and share, and always great to meet new people. And Teresa in Jackson, Tennessee. That's awesome. Jackson, Tennessee. Wow. Onessa says thank you, and thank you, Onessa. All right. So we are going a little bit quiet in the comments section. Just trying to catch up. Let's just have a look at you, Marianne. I don't know if you're still there or you're still on the show. So let me know if you're there, Marianne. I don't know if Marianne is there. All right, Marianne, if you are there, please comment. Just waiting on you. All right, so let's just continue a general comment responding to a lot of the stuck energy. It's we all experience that, and it's important that we take a step forward. It could be cleaning your room. Jordan Peterson, that's in his book, I think 12 Habits or something like that. Clean the room. Just start with a fresh energy and look around you. And is this the environment that is creating the life that I want to live? Is this my optimal life? And can be that your room is messy, and that's messing with your mind. It's not supporting you in your journey. So purify your room, harmonize your room. It's a simple act that is going to help create and instigate and ferment a new energy, a new reality for you, a new life for you. So sometimes manifestation is stimulated through clearing these barriers that can be physical, can be emotional, it's all tied up in the things we have around us. So clear away, spring clean your house, spring clean your mind. So I hope that helps. And everyone, please do keep learning, keep growing. Wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you. And please come back next week. We'll see you. Keep working on yourselves and also enjoying what you have. Stu sends a lot of love from Florida and sending Stu a lot of love and sending you all lots of love. Marianne says, just did. Spring cleaning, Marianne, brilliant. We're doing our cleaning, purifying, and we are creating harmony in our environment, and that is supporting harmony in our minds and in our lives. So everything can be manifested. And for everyone, I wish you a beautiful, beautiful week in harmony and love and peace. And you can contact me on social media. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. See you all next week. And I'm going to say bye, everyone.